Coming up on this edition of Artful, it's our Oscar fashion review. What trends were hot and what trends were not. We're going to break down the red carpet for you coming up. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Artful. I'm Zach McCullough.
And I'm Alicia Jamani.
Let's start off with talking about some of the people that we saw on the red carpet.
Yes.
Let's start off with Natalie Portman. I thought she looked great. She's pregnant. She was wearing a purple color. I don't think she could really go wrong with anything.
I know, and that poof, it just hit her belly so well, and that purple looked amazing on her. And her hairstyle, it was just all perfect. She stood out really well for her being pregnant and coming to the Oscars and then winning the leading actress role award. Right. It was amazing.
Okay, and Sandra Bullock, she was wearing red. A lot of people were wearing red. That's a big color this year.
I know.
She looked great.
It looked really nice.
And I like how she had her hair.
It was so great. Now, what did you think about Penelope Cruz's dress, though?
I liked her dress a lot. I thought she looked
Zach,
great. And
I disagree.
See?
Because it was just not her. She just looked really fat because it was so tight, fitted around her body.
Well, she
and
did
those
just have
sequins were just going
everywhere. She did just have some kids, so
yeah,
that could
true.
be why.
But if you come to Celine Dion, she was also there, and she looked fabulous after giving birth to twins 4 months after.
Celine Dion, she looked okay. Wasn't my favorite, but I mean,
it
was a typical
her Armani Pride full sleeve dress.
Right. I mean, it's a typical look for her, something like she always wears, nothing different. She always kind of sticks to the same type of dress.
But what about Amy Adams, though?
I liked it. Looked good on her.
Well, it was okay for me. If she could have shown just a little bit more neckline, that would have been gorgeous.
Right. Definitely not one of my favorites.
Yeah. What about Mila Kunis?
I don't like the color. I hate when people wear light colors. You need to go bold and bright.
It was not more couture, but it was okay for her because she's, you know, a newbie and then she's on the Oscars. She looked fine, but I wouldn't give her the best dressed award.
What about Gwyneth Paltrow? What did you think of her? I thought she looked good. Her dress kind of looked like a waterfall. Good color for her.
As I've heard, they say that she could be one of the trophies, but it was actually not too bad. She was wearing a Calvin Klein, actually.
And what did you think of the host on the red carpet, Anne Hathaway?
I freaking love Anne Hathaway.
She looked good. She was wearing red, too. Big color.
Yes, and Valentino red.
Right.
And that poof at the back with the flowers, it looked just beautiful.
And you know who was wearing a bright color that looked stunning? Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson, yes, that was more of an orange, but still red.
Looked
red
great.
was actually really in, and 4 of them were wearing red dresses. And that new actress, Jennifer Lawrence, she was also wearing a Calvin Klein red dress.
She looked great, very simple, but she looked great in it.
I know. So let's talk about the jewelry, though. I know Reese Witherspoon was wearing emeralds. And
right, she looked good in her dress too. Very Reese Witherspoon, classic.
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody could have pulled off that look. But she wore it pretty good.
She was the only one I remember wearing black. And she was so elegant and pretty. Just simple, yet couture.
And what do you think of Hilary Swank?
I honestly did not like the bottom of it. The
feathers are in, though.
I know, but no. For that top, I think it would have been more gorgeous if it was just a chiffon, plain skirt at the bottom. But feathers just ruined it. But it was nice overall. And
Helen Mirren, she looked good.
Yeah.
That color dress with her hair, because she has like the white hair.
I know.
Only her, though, could have pulled that off.
I know.
Yep.
But what did you think about Anne Hathaway's dress on the stage, the blue one? It looked so stiff on her, and the shoulders.
No,
and
I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan.
It was okay, but she looked good at the red carpet.
She did. She looked, definitely, that was my favorite dress that she wore, was the one she was wearing on the red carpet.
And her necklace was beautiful.
Her necklace did look good. Okay, and then what did you think of Halle Berry?
Halle Berry's dress was okay.
A lot of the critics actually loved her dress. I hated it.
It was good for it being nude.
Yeah, I see. And
I love nudes personally, and I think a lot of people were going with that tone.
Right, and the nude's a big trend on the red carpet too. I don't like it. You need to wear it bright. Reds and oranges are big this year. You should stick to those because nude doesn't do anything.
I do think of Scarlett Johansson's dress. It just comes to my mind. And the back was absolutely gorgeous. That lace, the flowers on the back. But the front, no. I don't think I like that too much.
Oh,
What
and
did
that-
you think about Scarlett Johansson?
She looked good. I mean, wasn't a fan of the color, but she looked good.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but I did see her walking up the staircase in the Kodak Theater, and she could not walk. She could not
Right.
even open her legs, and I'm like, you do not have to wear this dress if you can't walk in it, you know?
And then, what do you think of the train wreck, Kate Blanchett?
Oh my God, Kate Blanchett's dress was not too bad, but I just did
hideous.
not like the
It
lilac.
looked like a tablecloth.
Yeah.
It's like
I
she
mean,
spilled something on her dress
yeah.
right before the show started, so she had
There's
to wear a
that green
tablecloth.
embroidery right here on
Yeah.
the neckline. Yeah, I mean, the shoulders was bad. Like, it could have been, you know, a deep, broader neckline, but no, I did not like it at all. And the lilac, it just did not look good. Mm-mm.
What trends are you liking that they were wearing on the red carpet?
I think it was nice for them to wear red on red carpet.
Red did look
Yeah,
a lot
that
better
was-
than the nude, because nude's a big trend too. What would you prefer, red or nude?
I personally would go for either or, but not definitely nothing like shimmery, like
Right. I
Gwyneth
like shimmery.
Paltrow or Amy Adams. I don't think that
I
was just
like
a little
Gwyneth
too
Paltrow
much.
looking at.
Yeah, but
Now,
like again,
Nicole-
you don't want to be dressed like a trophy.
Right. Well, Nicole Kidman actually, she was wearing a lighter colored dress, but she had like the diamonds, I
She-
guess, or whatever.
I'm
didn't
sorry.
look good. I didn't like it. I might have looked good in person if you were there, but
I
on camera,
thought-
it looked like I thought it was like handprints of like mud.
Actually, I'm gonna say that was my worst dressed of the night.
Really?
She looked like a seashell. She really looked like a seashell. That white, it was so stiff on her. That material was not good at all. And then that shell-looking thing coming up over here, and then she had golden embroidery going on. Too much. It really looked like she's a pearl coming out of the seashell in the water.
No, that wasn't working for her.
No.
And who do you think had the best fashion, and like who was like the best trend this season on the red carpet? Not necessarily your favorite dress person, but who do you think had the best trend?
I like Jennifer Hudson's dress a lot. It was simple yet nice. The
looked
color
good.
popped out.
Dark-colored
She didn't-
people look
yeah.
good in
And
bright
she
dresses.
didn't overdo it either.
Right.
Her hair, I'm gonna say, was maybe a little too high for that poof.
Yeah.
But it was okay. It wasn't too bad. She would have looked much more elegant if she would have just let it down.
Yeah, and then what's your opinion for the tailoring done on Natalie Portman's dress for her pregnancy?
I really liked Natalie Portman's dress. For her being pregnant, she did not overdo herself. She was wearing a lighter chiffon color. It was really looking nice on her, and that purple neckline it was beautiful. You could see the skin. It did not look revealing, and she still looked cute and pregnant.
Yeah. And then what do you think inspires the designers when they make the red carpet gowns?
I'm not sure. I think they maybe go more of a couture kind because it's a formal, it's Hollywood, it's a huge event, it's being aired on TV, several different channels. Everyone wants to watch it. And because they're celebrities, they like to go for it, and then they want to go like, oh, you know what? If someone sees this celebrity wearing this dress, they're going to probably come purchase more from us, you know.
All right. And then now it's time. Who, in your opinion, was the best dressed on the red carpet?
This is actually really hard. I really want to say Anne Hathaway's, but the favorite of all can be, let's see. It's just really hard, but I think I'd pick Jennifer Hudson.
She did look good. Mine would definitely be, I know you hate it, Penelope Cruz. I thought she looked great. I loved her dress, looked very good.
I'm sorry,
liked
that color was not just
No,
my
I
type.
like that
And then
color.
the
I thought it
sequins,
looked good.
oh my gosh. Seriously, maroon and brown on that red,
I thought it looked good.
Well, okay, maybe it would have looked better if there was no spaghetti strap on it. Strapless, maybe.
A lot of people did have strapless on, but
Yeah.
I thought she looked good.
Okay, well, you have your own opinion. I have
Yes,
my
I
own.
do. And then who would you pick as your worst dress?
Worst dress, for sure, Nicole Kidman.
Really?
I did not like
Yeah.
that. I could not stand it. But I know who yours going to be.
She dresses. She's so boring. I think she's one of the boringest looking people in the entire world.
Yeah.
But my worst dress
It's
is
definitely
Kate
Kate
Blanchett.
Blanchett. I knew that coming.
She looked horrific.
Oh my
I
God.
don't even know.
Maybe it was the color, but yeah.
It was the color, it was the design, it was
Yeah.
everything. It looked like people shouldn't be wearing that. That's not how people dress.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a good color. It was ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, by far.
Cool.
Yep.
So I enjoyed talking about this.
And thank you, Elise, for all your insight today, and thank you guys for joining us for this edition of Artful.